What?
Safety, or just call it.
Let's go on over again.
I think it's good we're cutting headshots, honestly.
Me too. There's not much pressure.
All set?
We're waiting for the computer.
It's not gonna work, so I'm gonna work without it.
Good man.
Okay. Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Krauss, as many of you know, and I know I've done a lot of non-serious sort of topics, such as my Beatle speech, my Pokemon speech, but today I'm going to be talking to you about a much more serious topic: supporting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. I know that's a mouthful, so I'm going to abbreviate it as CFF. Now, I recognize that most of you have probably never even heard of a thing as cystic fibrosis. So, for short, I'll also just abbreviate it as CF. Now, I'm going to start by giving you just a brief description of what cystic fibrosis is, because I know a lot of you probably haven't heard of it. And what it is an inherited chronic disease that affects the mucus in your body, and more specifically the lungs and digestive system. Now what happens is a defective gene and its protein product, they produce this unusually thick mucus that tends to stick to things, and it builds up in the lungs and around your pancreas. Now in the lungs, when this buildup accumulates, it can cause severe lung damage due to infection, because mucus attracts germs and they stick there, causing this infection, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Now in the digestive system, it blocks your pancreas, like I said, and what that means is it stops the production of your natural enzymes in your body, and your enzymes is what break down your food so you can absorb nutrients. So in essence, what this disease is doing is stopping your lungs from working properly and stopping your ability to absorb your food. So, and there's many other parts, because it affects your entire body, that CF can do to you, such as affecting your sweat glands, your reproductive system, but in the lungs and digestive is the most devastating part that makes this disease life-threatening. Now, thanks to ever-growing knowledge and advances in technology, the life expectancy from around the 1990s was about 10 years old with this disease until now in the late 30s, early 40s or so, which is miraculous. Now, there are extreme cases where we're seeing people live upwards of 50, 60 years old, but it is extremely rare, because most people usually have a lung transplant by their late 20s or so. Now, because this disease is a bit rarer than, say, breast cancer or any other form of cancer even, a lot of you probably don't know anything about the disease, like I stated. And because you don't know about it, you probably don't recognize anyone who has it. Well, I'd like to let you know that there is someone that you know that has cystic fibrosis. That person is myself. Yes, you heard right. I have this chronic illness. And I'm talking about, there's thousands of medications that are always being tested all the time, but there's really only a select few that are actually beneficial. And if we have any other further questions about disease, I can answer those later, but I'd like to move on to what the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation is and how you can help to support it, to find a cure for this disease that doesn't have one yet. Now, the CFF organization is currently the world leader in finding a cure for CF. There are over 70 branches throughout the United States that organize funding, events, walks, such like that, where you can come and volunteer and do other sorts of things. And a lot of people seem to think that the only way you can help an organization of this such is by donating money. That's really not true. I mean, yes, you can go to the website, cff.org, if you like, and make a slight donation. of even just $1 or a few. But the most impactful way to help is by simply going to an event, volunteering, asking if there's any way you can help, participating in the walks, just joining in the celebration that we like to have with it. Now, all this is trying to do, we're trying to create awareness of the disease because many people don't know about it. And creating awareness is the best way that we can get more people to obviously simply know about it, so it isn't like a mystery, and to help raise money so we can find a cure for this disease. Now, today, I'd like to challenge you all to talk to someone. It doesn't have to be a stranger, just friends or family. Talk to someone about what cystic fibrosis is. You don't have to know a whole lot about it, just simply, like I said, raising awareness of it. That's all it takes to get the ball rolling. Now, many of you people might know Celine Dion. She's a famous singer from Canada, and she actually has a niece who has cystic fibrosis. So she does big speeches and organizations to help increase this awareness. And I had a video to work. Well, to start, I'd like to show you guys just one of probably 6 different types of medication that there are that this foundation has helped raise money to support. That it's one thing, it's a very simple medication that all this thing does is help with the digestion and the absorption of your nutrients that you take. And this is only one thing out of about 6 or 7 medications I currently take. The other one, that works coincide with, I actually keep these one on me all the time, because these are the ones I used to eat with. And I take about 7 of these at a time. So, with the help of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, we're increasingly creating new medications to help with this, finding a cure for this disease, and just simply creating an awareness is all it takes to get it started. With that, thank you.